Recently, we have seen a lot of stuff come out with quantum computing, and a lot of people think that Bitcoin is over. Yeah, right. Get the hell out of here. Listen, guys, let's talk about this shit because I saw this. It's pretty funny, and everyone is panicking. And Bitcoin actually sold off last night because of this shit. It's pumping up today, though, which is pretty stupid. But regardless, let's talk about this whole quantum stuff, okay? Because, quantum computing, it's gonna freaking hack Bitcoin, and everyone's seed phrase is gonna be gone. Let's actually talk about the facts and the truth because a lot of people don't realize that. There's a lot more to the headlines. Okay, so let's get right into it. Welcome to the Bitcoin to 1 million channel. If you guys thought that I drank the Kool-Aid and I think Bitcoin's gonna get hacked, I don't know what to tell you guys. Bitcoin's gonna go to $1 million. I'm gonna keep on accumulating more and more and more, and I think it's gonna be one of the greatest investments of anyone's history. If you were to go ahead and buy Bitcoin now at about $65,000. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry, $67,000 because we're up 2% today. Right now, let's talk about what exactly happened. So, Google research reveals quantum computers may be able to crack Bitcoin's private keys in just 9 minutes. And here's the funny thing that happened. So there was this research paper, and they said, yeah, like we're gonna basically slow down on the research because we think we're gonna be able to crack, the private keys. And then, you ask them, okay, like how, like why, like what's gonna, be the secret ingredient to hacking the keys? And then they say, oh, we're not gonna tell you. And then they go, yeah, but you have until 2029 to kind of get things in order. And it's like, huh, like it kind of reminds me of the whole Trump meme where it's like, oh, why are you guys bombing Iran? Because they have nukes. Oh, so why don't you guys bomb Russia? Because they have nukes. So it's like, wait, what? It's like a conundrum, right? It's like a pointless endeavor, as one of my good friends likes to call it. Okay. Now, many are wondering what Google saw, what that caused them to revise their post-quantum cryptography transition deadline to 2029 last week. It was this, and there's basically this whole Google research thing, right? Now, me personally, guys, I'm not going to go through and read all this in this video just because it doesn't make sense. But they're basically, just talking about everything that's going on, right? With digital security and whatever. And guys, I do think that, yes, this is very important regardless. I think quantum computing and AI, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on in the world at a pace that people don't really realize that will genuinely, ruin it for a lot of people. That's 100% a fact. But what I guess I want to say is, guys, if you're concerned about quantum computing taking on Bitcoin, you have no idea how Bitcoin works, right? So Chamath posted this earlier in March, right? Kind of talking about AI and the whole concept of terminal value and stuff like that, right? Chamath then basically says Bitcoin will need to be quantum resistant, and Saylor says your AI thesis assumes the digital world is quantum resistant. If quantum breaks cryptography, it breaks AI, cloud infrastructure, banks, and the internet, not just Bitcoin. And for some reason, people don't really understand that this is how it works, right? Guys, you need to understand a Swift code or a bank pin or stuff like that. Guys, that's so much easier to hack compared to a Bitcoin seed phrase. Bitcoin, the technology behind it, also can be upgraded by just a simple hard fork, right? This isn't brand new stuff. And we could see developers have been and already are working on a Bitcoin improvement proposal to strengthen Bitcoin against quantum with a testnet already deployed. Again, guys, the way Bitcoin works is if there's something that's actually wrong with Bitcoin, the miners basically and the developers will work together to then push an upgrade. And again, without majority of the miners actually agreeing on something like this, nothing will change. So again, Bitcoin is still decentralized. It is not quantum proof, which I agree with, but there is gonna be a time where if quantum computing takes over Bitcoin, buddy, your bank account is gone, right? The internet is more or less gone, right? Quantum computing isn't just a thing to end Bitcoin, right? Quantum computing's goal isn't to kill Bitcoin. If that's actually a serious threat, the whole world is at stake. And at that point, I mean, overnight, everything just collapses to zero. That's what would actually happen. And people, for some reason, love to use this whole concept of, oh, quantum computing is just going to go ahead and, Hitler freaking Bitcoin. They're just going to have a genocide and only target Bitcoin. That's not how it works, okay? That's just not true at all, okay? Now, moving forward, I have some bullish news on Bitcoin because, again, guys, things are looking pretty interesting. Yesterday, the amount of businesses accepting Bitcoin as payment went parabolic because Square has now enabled automatic Bitcoin payments. So again, mass adoption, very bullish. And again, guys, things are just going to keep on tracking along and moving forward. El Salvador has been consistently buying 1 Bitcoin every single day. like insane through this bear market. No matter the price, they are continuously chugging along. And finally, guys, it's now estimated that Michael Saylor's strategy has now purchased 1,607 Bitcoin today via its stretch mechanism. Okay, very freaking cool. But listen, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe down below, and guys, if quantum computing does take over, I will delete my YouTube channel. Okay, that is it for today, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.